Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome aboard Cardboard Sim. Let me fix some stuff here. Kind of unorthodox what we got going on here. Looks like things are dragging a little bit. Looks like on my thingy here. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know why I don't see myself, but let me see here. Should be live. Am I live? I should be live. Okay, I am live. Alright. Things just acting a little weird. I had to catch up here. How's it going, y'all? How's it going? So the other day we was trying to work out some kinks with Sayintentions.AI and Skynet. And we kind of figured out what was going on. So hopefully things will work out a little better for us this evening. You don't see me. Okay, hold on. So and we are running the 0414, right? Wasn't that the code that we was using? Let's get back in here real quick. Multiplayer 0414 enable live and share. Weird. You don't see me. Okay. Let me try something real quick and see if I can. Oh, let me reset the flight thingy here. Let's go new flight real quick. Yeah, I saw you and I was getting loaded in. I wonder if I gotta once I get everything loaded up, because I'm not getting any indication that I'm on the Skynet right now. So let me test something out real quick and see if we can get this thing cranked up. Dope. Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. Cause if anything, Jose, I think I might end up just turning on multiplayer if this doesn't work out. All right, let's get some power going on here. Let's get some lights. Brakes are set. Beacon and navs are coming on. Proper mixture is full rich. Let's prime the pump real quick. Okay, let's get it cranked up. Getting some bad stuttering, I see. My Wi-Fi looking real weird, huh? Getting let's get some air in here. Jesus, getting warm. Let me see what my Wi-Fi is connected to. See if this one does a little better. This thing's frozen, huh? No? Okay. That's what we're working on right now, Owen. I think we got everything worked out. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. My thing is lagging behind. Yeah, Jose, I'm thinking turning that on. Yeah, I'm gonna turn on multiplayer. Let's see. Yeah, I have multiplayer on. All right. Just turn this off real quick. Can't wait to get my stuff set back up the way I like it. Just haven't had time much to work on the sim as much as I wanted to, because work has got me tied up. But we're gonna make it do what it do. Okay. So we are at KTMB. And let's go info. And we're gonna go comms. See how this goes here. Okay. So that's up and running. And we're gonna go ahead and get ground. One, 2, 1, 7. Damianic ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is at General Aviation, looking to pick up flight following to Daytona Beach International at 4,000 feet.
Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, Tamiami ground. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 4,000 feet. Departure on 120.5, squawk 1743.
On departure, maintain VFR at below 4,000 feet. Departure on 120.5, squawk 1743, Bonanza 4, Romeo Papa.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, read back correct.
So it seems like we're still having the issue because now Jose is saying that he can't see me. I know we couldn't hear each other because some were on demo and you had to be on premium, but that's sorted. But as far as seeing each other, still kind of having that issue. Don't really know what's going on with that, so we just turned on multiplayer for the time being, and we just gonna roll with that. Okay, so that's lagging behind a little bit. Winds are 10 knots at a 270 roughly, so you might give us a 09 departure. We'll see. Yeah, that's fine, Owen. Definitely, for sure. For sure. We just getting everybody set up here, so we should be taking off here in a few minutes, y'all, so bear with us. Let's see here, just trying to get some things sorted here. Okay. Alright. I already made my call in, so whenever y'all ready, I'll go ahead and get ready to taxi on out of here. Tammy on the ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa's ready to taxi.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, on departure, maintain VFR at or below 4,000 feet. Departure on 120.5, squawk 1743.
Already did that. Squawk 1743 and Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is ready to taxi.
Bonanza
Oh, nice.
4 Romeo Papa, taxi to runway 9 right via Alpha, Golf, Charlie, Juliet, cross runway 31, then Delta, Hotel 1, Echo 1. Contact tower on 118.9er when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 9 right via Alpha Golf Charlie Juliet, cross runway 31, then Delta, Hotel 1, Echo 1. And contact tower on 118.9 when ready for departure. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Trying to see if my guys are ready. I'm gonna taxi over here real quick and see. I think I see. Spot 15 is where we on the side of 9 right. Why am I not seeing anybody? That's pretty cool, man.
Miami ground, Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, departure, VFR departure maintaining at or below 7,500, departure on 120.5, squawk 2244, and ready to taxi.
Alright, so he's there.
Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, read back correct.
That's pretty cool, Owen. I wanted to download the
Miami ground, Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, ready to taxi runway 27 right.
Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, taxi to runway 9 right via Alpha, Golf Charlie Juliet cross runway 31, then Delta Hotel, Hotel 1, Echo 1.
That's where they got me going, Jose. 09 right. Hey,
Miami ground, taxi to runway 9 via Alpha Golf Charlie Juliet cross runway 31, then Delta Hotel, Hotel 1, and Echo 1. Piper Juliet Golf Romeo.
I wanted to download the scenery package for this airport, but man, there was so many different packages that had to be downloaded for it to all work out, so I kind of skipped it. I might later down the road I might take the time to download it all. So what do you fly out of here, Owen? Are you in school right now? Or are you actually you got your PPLs? Oh, 182 instrument rated. Oh wow, my bad. I ain't mean to do that. My apologies. Instrument rated. Wow, that's nice. Shoot, I'm still working on trying to get my discovery flight in. Let's see. This is actually gonna be. Let's see where we at. Golf. It's not golf.
Baron 379, contact tower on 118.9, so long.
Hey, is Dragon? I didn't hear Dragon. Is Dragon in? Dragon, you got the code in?
Miami ground, Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, is it possible to use runway 9 left?
Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, taxi to runway 9 left via Alpha, Golf Charlie Juliet cross runway 31, then Delta Hotel, Hotel 1, Echo 1.
What? That's not 9 left. Tammy on the ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa request runway 09 left for departure. Hey Miguel, how's it going? We working on it.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, runway 9 right is approved. Taxi to runway 9 right via Alpha, Golf Charlie Juliet cross runway 31, then Delta Hotel, Hotel 1, Echo 1. Contact tower on 118.9 when ready for departure.
God, okay. Taxi runway 9 right via Alpha Golf Charlie Juliet cross runway 31, then Delta Hotel, Hotel 1, Echo. Contact tower on 118.9. I'm ready for departure. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Okay. So, oh, that's cool, Owen. Yeah, Miguel, we're trying to work it out. Trying to see where I'm at here. Hold on. He said Golf Charlie cross runway Golf Charlie Juliet. Okay. So this is Juliet cross runway 31. All right. I had thought about getting into a flying. Well, you're actually a real Pan Air flying. Okay. So how often do you go up, Owen?
Semi on the ground, bearing 379, winning short runway 27 right for departure.
Miami ground, Piper Juliet Romeo, just before runway 9 left.
So everybody. Oh, that's cool.
Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, you are on the correct frequency for ground.
Great to take, we're asking clearance to departure, Piper Juliet Golf Romeo.
Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, you are on the ground frequency. Please contact Miami departure on 120.5 for departure clearance.
20.5, Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, thank you.
Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, you are on the ground frequency. Please contact Miami departure on 120.5 for departure clearance.
Hey, Jose, tower is 1189er.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact tower on 118.9er.
Switching to tower, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, good day.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact tower on 118.9er, good day.
Contacting tower on 1189er. Good day. Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa. 1189er. Still acting a little sluggish, but that's okay. We gonna get through this one way or another. Demiani Tower, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa's holding short, runway at 9er right, ready for departure.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Tamiami Tower, runway 9er right, winds 105 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa. Alright, flaps are set. Trim is set. Get some strobes going. We are clear right and clear down the runway. Let's get it.
Bearing 379, holding short of departure 27. Alright.
Baron 379, Tamiami Tower, runway 27 right, winds 105 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Let's roll. Alright, have a good night, Owen.
Tamiami Tower, Baron 379, clear for takeoff.
Airspeed's coming alive. And let's rotate.
Miami Tower, Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, ready to take off runway 9 left.
Gear is coming up.
Piper Bravo Juliet Golf Romeo, Tamiami Tower, runway 9er left, winds 100 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared to take off, Juliet Golf Romeo.
Alright. straight. Appreciate it, Owen. Beautiful out here, man. I never been this far south as far as Florida goes. The furthest south I've been in Florida was where was I at? Boynton Beach was the furthest south. Well, I won't. That'll be the furthest south on the East Coast, shall I say? I mean, I've been down to I've been to Tampa. I've been out to the Everglades. I've always wanted to get out here though. Never been on this side of the town. Hey, Jose.
Tower, Piper Juliet Golf Romeo now airborne, crossing almost crossing 1,000 for 7,500 feet. Requesting change frequency.
Departure is 1205.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact departure on 120.5.
Switch to departure on 1205, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, good day.
Piper Juliet Golf.
Departure Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is climbing to 4,000. I gotta get all my gauges back up and running.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa Tamiami departure, radar contact. Piper, Juliet Golf Romeo approved. Maintain VFR at or below 7,500 feet. Proceed on course to Daytona Beach.
Tamiami Tower, bearing 379, requesting coastline to Daytona Beach.
I tell you what, it's pretty cool listening to my guys come in on the radio, man. That's pretty cool. I just got to get this
Bonanza 424 Romeo. Papa Tamiami departure, contact Miami departure on 118.1.
switching to 118.1 Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, good day.
Approved. At below. We continue to Daytona Beach. Juliet Golf Romeo.
Miami departure Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is climbing to 4,000.
Bonanza 424 Romeo. Papa, Miami departure. Good morning. Miami altimeter 30.15.
3015 Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. And let's go ahead and get her bug to 4,000.
Miami departure, this is Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, VFR to Daytona Beach, 7,500, requesting coastline.
Piper Bravo Juliet Golf Romeo, Miami departure. Good morning. Miami altimeter 30.16.
We do 3 to 4 events a week of different types where I actually work on a real ground school through our training team of real CFIs later this year, but offer a virtual PPL course via vatsim. Oh, that's pretty cool. The Pilots Club. Okay.
0.16, Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, thank you.
You know, I've looked at the Pilots Club, Miguel. I've been interested in it for a while. I've just never, you know, jumped on board with it. But that seems pretty cool. I might look into that a little further. I appreciate that. Miami departure, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa request 7,500. I was just about to ask you that, Jose.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, Miami departure. Say again your request.
Request flight level 7,500. I might do that, Miguel. I'll check out the
Bonanza 4
check out the
Romeo
Discord.
Papa, climb and maintain 7,500 feet.
Going to 7,500. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. You're right, Jose. I definitely get it. But hey, you know, we got to start somewhere. I'm actually flying over the well, I'm getting to the coastline right now here in a little bit. I'll probably
look at that, just off our 10 o'clock, about 2 miles away, we've got the Grand Marlins Park, now known as Lone Depot Park. It's a sight to behold from up here, isn't it? This beauty opened its gates in 2012, and it's the proud home of the Miami Marlins, our local Major League Baseball team. Now here's a fun fact for you. The roof is retractable, which is a blessing in the unpredictable Miami weather. And if you're a fan of the arts, you'd be thrilled to know that this stadium hosts some spectacular events beyond baseball. It's like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for sports and entertainment lovers alike.
That's our yeah, that yeah, I decided to try them out, Miguel. I did when I was doing my my lower 48 state tour, I had Janet as my tour guide. And she always gave us crazy stories about Toby. I don't know if you heard any of those stories. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I actually like Janet. Janet is cool. Let's go now. Alright. She's a little bumpy up here.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, altitude restrictions canceled.
Altitude restrictions canceled. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. She a little bumpy. Alright, I went ahead and turned inbound. Let me see. We got
Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, maintain VFR altitude.
Maintaining VFR altitude, Piper Juliet Golf Romeo.
alright. Don't have all my stuff set up. It's making me mad. Ugh. I kind of wanted to run that all the way up. How far are we out? Not that far out. Well, got about an hour ride. There's Jacksonville. Really nothing to look at on this side because we hit the Everglades. I kind of wanted to stay coastline. I'll tell you what. Hey. It's all good, Dragon. We all working this thing out. Shoot. I ain't got my power supply, so I still ain't got all my gauges up and running. It's driving me crazy because I can't work my plane like I want to. So I went ahead and turned back, proceeded on course. So, oh, nice. You sound pretty good on the radio. Right. We all got to start somewhere. And that's the beauty of Sayintentions, because it's not like it's going to kick you off the server like vatsim if you keep messing up. Which, I mean, you know, vatsim is definitely a fun place to be once you know what you're doing, and, you know, like you do events and things like that. Like it's real cool to actually really talk to you know, real people, you know, and all that good stuff there. But yeah, Sayintentions is I think is the perfect. It's the connection between learning how to navigate in the skies with ATC and then moving into vatsim, if that makes sense. Yo, Bunny, what do you do, my man? It's been a while. How you been? Hey, that's how you do it. I mean, I'm gonna be. Oh, Bunny, you didn't know? Come on, man. You know, Sayintentions is where it be at over here. And now they done got it set up to where we can hear each other. We supposed to see each other, but we're still having some issues with that.
Good evening, Miami departure. Delta 732 Heavy out of 1,800 for 9,000 on the first 3 departure.
Delta 732 Heavy, Miami departure. Radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. She getting there, little by little. I mean, you know, Miguel, like I said, I like Sayintentions for the mere fact that...
dear passengers, just off our 2 o'clock, about a mile away, we've got the lovely Spanish Lake Park. Now, let me tell you, this wee gem is a delightful spot for the locals to escape the hustle and bustle of city life. It's a grand place for a picnic or a leisurely stroll, and if you're lucky, you might even spot some of the local wildlife enjoying the sunshine. The park's natural beauty is a testament to the lush landscapes that Florida has to offer. So take a gander out the window and enjoy the view from up here. It's a sight for sore eyes, I tell you.
I appreciate that, Two-Tone Murphy. Yeah, it used to be only I don't know when they started having them talk automatically. Normally, you know, you have to request it. Let's check into that. Right. Let me get back on track. So like I was saying, I love Sayintentions. For one, you know, it's 24/7. It's global coverage.
Delta 732 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Yeah, it's AI, but the voices are about as realistic as you can possibly get. You know.
240, Delta 732.
You know, with vatsim, especially being VFR, like you said, you're normally CTAF all the time, and it gets old. You know, I mean, I think in real life, a lot of VFR pilots, and you know, correct me if I'm wrong, Owen, if you're still in. I think he probably already went out though. But you know, when it comes to flying in real life, I think the less you have to deal with ATC, the better. But I think for me, I'd prefer being in, you know, constant communication, and you know, and hearing all the chatter, and you know, because it's helping me along the way and really learning and staying fresh on, you know, being able to communicate in this world that we live in. You know, you don't really get that in VATSIM unless you're, you know, you're actually doing a point A to point B event, you know, where everybody's online. I really want to talk fast and short as before. I feel the rush as when I was flying, man. This is all. Oh, that's cool, man. Well, Jose, you got yours set to like the most, the hardest part, right? The most realistic. Yeah, that's what I was about to say, Miguel. That'll give you what you want. I'm in student mode. You talk to me like I'm a 2-year-old. You start spitting out all that gibberish, and we gonna have some problems. Yeah, I ain't a pro yet. I'm working on it. Alright, let's lean her out here.
Delta 732 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Alright, a little bit of a tailwind up here. A little rough, but yeah, for sure, Bunny. You know, like I said before, you know, my skill set coming into Sayintentions were, I would say, you know, intermediate to a degree, beginner to intermediate, higher beginner level, I guess you can say. And that's only because, like I said, you know, being in the Air Force and, you know, flying all over the world, you know, all I did for hours and hours is listen to my pilots talk to, you know, ATC all the time. So it just kind of became embedded into my head. But you know, it's different, but it's the same, if that makes sense. Oh, this. The only thing about the autopilot. That's I think that's something I need to adjust.
Piper Juliet Golf Romeo, contact Palm Beach departure on 124.6.
Palm Beach and 124.6. Thank you for the services. Piper Juliet Golf Romeo.
Ah, Jose in the building. That's pretty cool, man. I really like what they did there with that. And I think that's what really brings the, you know, it brings it all together with Sayintentions, man. You know, to actually listen to the people you flying with and actually hear them communicating with ATC, like that is cool. Also, if you IFR want to learn, use Copilot. It'll basically be custom radio examples that you can take over should you want. Mentor will also give examples, teach some time in a workflow. Yeah, as far as IFR, like I think I ain't gonna say that I perfected, you know, IFR, but I can get myself, you know, I can read a chart, you know, I understand the basics. As far as you know, knowing what levels I need to be at, you know, to capture the glide slope, and you know, things of that nature. And that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to in the future with Sayintentions, as far as, you know, VFR, you know, incorporating more VFR options versus everything having to be IFR only, or, you know, mainly for airliners, which pretty much is just IFR. I mean, if you flew IFR, I mean, of course, you know, you get all the gets and gadgets of what Sayintentions have in terms of, you know, co-pilot and, you know, them taking over radios and stuff like that. Co-pilot only works on IFR though. She won't help me. Mentor will. Well, that's something that I want to start incorporating on the channel. Like I said, I've been wanting to post it. I just been wide open with work, man. I just haven't had time to do all the little behind the scenes things that I've been wanting to do. So right now I'm in lieu of revamping as far as the schedule goes, and Dragon knows, because I think he was online that night. I was talking with another good buddy of mine about getting some training flights in, and he is instrument rated as well. And so he helps me and helps the channel out on the Discord as well, out a lot. So we want to start sometime in the near future to start incorporating that. So, you know, we'll start off with the basics as far as, like, you know, just, you know, how to taxi to the runway, how to take off, how to, you know, do a pattern, you know, and then, you know, we'll slowly graduate, you know, up to Dad, Miguel, I mean, Jose, you floating. I kind of went a different route. I'm actually going to head back to the coastline. That's what I wanted to do originally. Mentioned they maybe will do a CFI type instead of just a mentor. I think that will really help people. I could see it be on the level of FS Academy stuff. Yeah, that'll be cool, Miguel. If they can bring that in, because that's you know, that's even closer, you know, to the real thing. Seen a V35 for sale in Bakersfield, asking 55. Shoot, for 55. Shoot, I go get it and have them park it in my backyard, and it'll just sit there. Shoot, I ain't got the money to let it sit on the ramp. They want too much money right now. I don't even know what the price is to rent a parking spot on the ramp at my home terminal. I would love to have one, man. That's like the ultimate goal for me. If I don't ever get to that point, then, you know, it's all good. But, man, it would be amazing if I could.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Palm Beach departure on 127.35.
Switching to 12735, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, good day. Palm Beach departure, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is with you at 8,500. Should be lower, but that's alright.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Palm Beach departure. Good morning, Boynton Beach, altimeter 30.12.
3012, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Loading packs and starting up. Be back once in cruise. Sound good, Miguel. Hey, Jose, I think you're going to be there way before me. I'm out here just all over the place. That you be having that Piper in the wind. I see you been doing your thing over there, Bunny. You been knocking them lives out. I got so many videos. I gotta catch up on your lives. I gotta catch up on Nate's lives. I gotta catch up on Seth's, man. I got so many videos I gotta catch up on. I barely have enough time to make a live myself. Oh snap, 192. I'm 169 right now, and I'm just rich of peak right now. What's your location right now, Jose? I'm just south of West Palm Beach right now. $12 miles north from where. Oh yeah, you smoking. Well, I probably would have been a little further north on the coastline. I actually hit nav and started tracking inbound to get back on course, but it got kind of boring out there, so I turned back east, started headed back towards the coastline again. I should have just stayed the course like I was supposed to. So we are above Charlie airspace, so Charlie is up to 4,000 in class Echo, so 22 miles east of Jupiter, Gwen. Oh yeah. Yeah, you up there. I'm behind you. I'm coming. Hey, Dragon, how you holding up? Deliciousness. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to start my
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Contact Palm Beach departure on 123.625.
switching over to 123.625 Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa today. Palm Beach departure Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa is 7,300. I know my altitude is all over the place. I'm not on autopilot. Leave me alone.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa, Palm Beach departure. Good morning, Boynton Beach, altimeter 30.15.
3015 Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. I don't have any gauges. The only gauge I got running right now is my airspeed. So,
Me dear passengers, just off our 1 o'clock, about a mile away, we've got the Palm Beach County Park Airport. Now let me tell you, this wee airport is a bit of a hidden gem in the aviation world. Opened in 1941, it was initially used by the United States Army Air Forces during World War II. Nowadays, it's a hub for general aviation and a favourite among local pilots who enjoy the sunny skies of Florida. It's a grand spot for aviation enthusiasts, and from up here you can see the runways stretching out like ribbons of adventure. So take a gander out the window and enjoy the view from up here. It's a sight for sore eyes, I tell you.
I don't know, Dragon. I think I was just messing around. I was just trying to change it up. 'Cause like I said, I rocked with Janet for a while, so you know, I gave her severance pay after we landed back in Jacksonville after that long tour of the lower 48 states, and she went on her way. So I wanted to bring somebody else in. I might have to change him up though. I think his voice is it bothers me. Starting to get that tailwind in, Jose. I ain't at 192 yet. I'm at 172 on the ground right now. Yeah, that dude is funny. So we are cruising right along. I got back out here on the coastline, give ourselves something to look at instead of just flying over the Everglades. Still got you on Miami departure. Where are you at right now? Are you flying up along the coastline, or are you rolling with the your GPS that's taking you straight over the Everglades? Well, that's probably why. Because you're more inbound. So if you'd have stayed along the coastline, they would have swapped you over. You're next to Stewart Airfield. Oh wow, yeah, you really smoking, Jose. I am. I'm just back here hanging out. You're over Gwen. Yeah, they should have swapped you over. Well, let me see. Gwen is right. That's what I was saying. I'm William P. Gwen. Oh, William P. Gwen. Wait, where is William P. Gwen at? William P. Gwen. Did you already cross over the lake, Joey? Trying to find out where you at. Well, you're in that Barren, so you probably smoking. It's to my left. Cause there's Jupiter, Gwen. Oh, you in the 172? Oh, you, man, what? Where? Hold on a second. I thought you was in the Barren. I thought I heard you calling in the Barren. Oh, okay. I'm about 147 miles out. Yeah, you rolling, Jose. Is there a way? I can't remember. I know you could do it with an FSX, and I don't think I never tried it. Can you swap planes mid-flight, or you got to go all the way out and then change aircraft? So I used to do it all the time at FSX. I've never really tried it because I only really fly this. You'll be flying out of Pompano headed to Tampa. Nice. You coming in on Sayintentions, Bunny? Pompano. That's one of my favorite little spots to fly out of too.
Dear passengers, just off our 3 o'clock, about a mile away, we've got the stunning Coral Cove Park. Now let me tell you, this place is a wee slice of paradise.
I'm about to
right
turn
here
this
in
dude
Florida.
off.
The park is famous for its beautiful beach and the unique limestone formations that peek out of the sand like ancient sculptures crafted by Mother Nature herself. It's a grand spot for snorkeling where you might just find yourself swimming alongside colourful fish and maybe even a sea turtle or two. So take a gander out the window and enjoy the view from up here. It's a sight for sore eyes, I tell you.
I'll leave you on for this one, but God almighty, I didn't ask for all.
4 Romeo Papa, contact Miami departure on 118.1.
Switch to Miami departure on 1181, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, good day. Miami departure, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, 6,000.
Bonanza 424 Romeo. Papa, Miami departure. Good morning, Jupiter, altimeter 30.12.
3012, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. I just cheated my way to the airport. Ooh, what, you just slewed your way over? That's a nice little slew. I got a 7-knot tailwind, and it's pushed me at about 173 right now. Ah, okay. So where are you at now? Come a little higher. Where are you at? 75? I called out for 75 anyway. All right, I'm gonna go up. Oh, I just wanted to go straight to the destination. $7,500 is. Let's see what we get up here. Oh, that's awesome. We'll scope out how's the weather out there then, Dragon. Are we good? I got a couple little bit of baby clouds popping in, but nothing that's going to hinder the flight whatsoever. Yeah, I can't wait to get my gauges. All my gauges working. They work. I just need power to them. Well, I still need to configure my my CDI gauge. I haven't configured that yet, but everything else works. Vera Beach Regional.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Contact Palm Beach departure on 132.8.
Going to 1328. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa today. Palm Beach departure, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 7,500. And I got Sebastian Municipal.
Bonanza 424 Romeo. Papa, Palm Beach departure. Good morning, Jupiter, altimeter 30.12.
3012, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. I am just now coming over Stewart Witham. Is it Witham or Witham? I'm with him. I'm with Stewart right now. Oh, nice. That is a cool feature. Like,
my dear passengers, just
oh,
off our 9 o'clock, about a mile away, we've got the delightful Sanskrit Park. Now let me tell you, this charming spot is a favourite among the locals for a bit of relaxation and recreation. It's nestled right where the St. Lucie River meets the Atlantic Ocean, offering a grand view of the sparkling waters. You might even catch sight of some boats setting sail or returning from a day of fishing. It's a grand place for a picnic or just to soak in the sunshine. And from up here, you can see the lush greenery and the winding waterways that make it a wee slice of paradise. So, take a gander out the window and enjoy the view from up here. It's a sight for sore eyes, I tell you.
I'm kicking him out the plane as soon as we get down. Don't get on my plane no more.
Piper, Juliet, Golf, Romeo, contact Palm Beach departure on 123.62, 5.
Say 123265. Weird.
Palm Beach on 123.625. Piper Juliet Golf Romeo. Thank you, sir, for the services. See you next time.
123625. It's gonna be the next. Good. So I can stay ahead of the curve. I don't know about y'all, but like it's the little things like that that makes me like a little happy kid at a toy store, you know. Like that's how much like I'm into this virtual reality in the sense of, you know, flight simulation. So every time something that small, that minute is such a big dynamic to at least my world of flight sim. And I mean, Sayintentions, they did their thing with Skynet. That Brian and to the rest of the team, I applaud y'all. This is crazy, and it's only getting better. So man, ain't tomorrow the day, y'all? Yes, tomorrow is the day. Shoot, I'll probably sit up. Well, shoot, it's almost midnight. I might be able to test it out after this flight. Dragon, where you at? You done got quiet on us. Ain't heard you. Oh, never mind. That's right. You already down there eating some chicken wings and drinking a cold one, waiting for us to come. Yeah, Jose, this is fun, man. Oh, you at the track? How far is the track from the airport? Let me see. Is the track up here? Can I find the track? It's right next to the airport. Jose getting his numbers in. I hear that.
me dear passengers, just off our 12 o'clock, about 3 miles away, we've got the charming JC Park. Now let me tell you, this wee gem is a grand spot for a bit of relaxation and fun in the sun. It's nestled right along the beautiful shores of Fort Pierce, offering a splendid view of the Atlantic Ocean. The park is a favourite among the locals for picnics, beachcombing, and even a bit of fishing. And if you're lucky, you might catch sight of some playful dolphins dancing in the waves. So take a gander out the window and enjoy the view from up here. It's a sight for sore eyes, I tell you.
You're making my ears sore, I know that. It's just us. We don't have nobody else on the plane. Why are you talking like we got a gang of people up here? Oh man. I'm doing 172, Jose, with a 8 knot gusting to 10 tailwind. I'm still 109 miles out. About 38 minutes left. I wish somebody would come out with a GA version of FSLTL. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see different liveries of GA aircraft. Which, I mean, every once in a while, like, I'll see, like, a more upgraded version, like on the King Air 350. See, I have FSLTL, and all the GA aircraft that I've seen, their default. Like I said, minus the 350. The 350 does come out with, like, I don't know, like, the black, white with the red, you know. But everything else is just that boring default generic livery. It drives me crazy. And I think that's another reason why we're having issues with well, I don't know if we're having issues as far as not being able to see each other, because the other day when we was testing it out, everybody could see me, but I couldn't see anybody else. Now, I asked a question in the Discord, but nobody got back to me. Maybe I asked it in the wrong channel. But something that I noticed it's kind of like, yeah. So when you fly in multiplayer, whatever the other person is flying in and their livery, as long as you have, their liveries installed, you see them as what they are flying. But in Skynet, you turn off multiplayer, and what you would see then is generic aircraft. So originally we had multiplayer on, and then when we turn on Skynet, I could see them. But then what was happening was Skynet was rendering a default, a generic aircraft on top of them, and it just looked weird. So we turned off multiplayer, but then I couldn't see them. So my question was, is there a way that we could turn off rendering GA aircraft, or make that an option, so that we could fly multiplayer and see each other exactly how we are, you know, still with the Skynet feature, versus, you know, rendering default or, you know, generic aircraft.
10 o'clock, about a mile
Man,
away,
I
we've got
am
the delightful
talking.
Houston Beach Park.
Will you
This weekend is
shut
a grand spot
up?
for a bit of relaxation and fun in the sun.
Dang.
It's nestled right along the beautiful shores of Vero Beach, offering a splendid view of the Atlantic Ocean. The park is a favourite
Make
among
my
locals
dag
for
blasted
picnics,
head hurt.
beachcombing, and even a bit of fishing. And if you're lucky, you might catch sight of some places.
No, I will be
dancing
lucky
the
once we
waves.
touch down
So
the
take a gander out
ground
the window
and you
enjoy
get out
the
of my
view from here.
plane.
It's a sight for sore eyes, I tell you.
Hey, I know you heard me talking. I need to turn FSLTL back on. I disabled because laptop doesn't have great specs and it took my sim way too long to load. Didn't they announce supporting virtual airline liveries at FS Expo? Well, yeah, I mean, when it comes to airliners, yes.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa contacts Palm Beach departure on 123.625.
Switching to 123.625, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa Cadet. But I think that's only airlines. I don't think that was GA. I could be wrong though, unless I misunderstood what they said. Palm Beach departure, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 8,500.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Palm Beach departure. Good morning, Vero Beach, altimeter 30.15.
3015, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. How goes it, Jose? I'm back with you. Unless they already switched you already. I have FSLTL. I haven't used it in a while. I need to turn it on to see. Test it out. Patrick Space Force base frequency. Oh wow. You rolling. Man, you don't realize how long Florida really is. Florida's huge, man. I couldn't live down here though. Y'all got too many problems down here. Cocoa Beach. Yeah, I'm passing Sebastian Municipal right now. I'm at 176. That's about all I get. Trying to find me that sweet spot with that good tailwind that you got. $50 miles. I'm 86. Now, one thing I like about FSLTL, it definitely livens up the airports. See, I don't know. I'm different. Or maybe I'm not different. Maybe I'm the same. So, you know, I try to stick to, you know, general aviation, you know, airports and stuff like that. But when I want to see eye candy, you know, I typically like to, you know, land at the bigger airports, you know, to see the different liveries and stuff like that. And it's crazy, man, because I've seen some liveries I've never seen before in real life. There's a lot of them out there. I didn't know there was that many different liveries out there in the world.
Me dear passengers, just off our 11 o'clock, about a mile away, we've got the lovely Bonsteel Park. Now let me tell you, this wee gem is a grand spot for beach lovers and nature enthusiasts alike. Nestled along the beautiful shores of the Atlantic, it's a perfect place for a bit of sunbathing or a leisurely stroll along the sand. The park is also a favourite among locals for fishing and surfing, and if you're lucky you might catch sight of some dolphins playing in the waves. So take a gander out the window and enjoy the view from up here. It's a sight for sore eyes, I tell you.
Yo, Bunny, talk to your boy. Talk to him. Hey, he needs to take a gander out the door. Gander on that. Dang. About to go to work tomorrow and just start telling everybody, hey, take a gander. They're gonna be like, what is you talking about? That's all I heard last night. Take a gander. Right now I'm with Palm Beach departure.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Orlando departure on 132.65.
Switching to 13265, Bonanza 4 Roman Papa, good day. Orlando departure, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 7,800.
Nobody's listening on 132.625.
What? One 13265. Probably why. 13265. Orlando departure, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 8,600. Correction, 7,600.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Orlando departure, good morning Malabar, altimeter 30.090. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, roger, 7600.
3009 on the altimeter, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. You sitting down at Pompano Beach already, Bunny? Yep. Nice. Dragon, you need to be at Kilo Delta Alpha Bravo. That'll get you direct to Daytona Beach. 539 Uniform Charlie TBM. I don't know if we'll be able to listen to you. I'm all the way up in Orlando airspace now, Bunny. And you're headed over to Tampa. That's going to be a quick flight. And the TBM, like 10 minutes. By the time you take off, you can be landing. See my thing. Stay right there. Don't move. All right, we doing 182 now, Jose.
Me dear passengers, just off our 9 o'clock, about 3 miles away.
Nobody cares what you're talking about.
Now let me tell you, this airport is a real hub of activity.
Don't tell us nothing.
To all sorts of destinations. Originally opened in 1928.
Oh, we don't want to take a gander at nothing.
During World War II. Nowadays, it's a gateway for travelers heading to the sunny shores of Florida or embarking on international adventures. From up here, you can see the runway stretching out like ribbons, ready to launch planes into the wild blue yonder. So take a gander out the window and enjoy the view from up here. It's a sight for sore eyes, I tell you.
This dude is hey, I need to go talk. Brian, get this dude off of the thing, cause he 25 miles out doing 195. I'm doing 181 and I am 63. Trying to see, Dragon, if unless you want to like try to load in at like Kilo Echo Victor Bravo and then take off from there. By the time you get set up and taxi out, I should be pulling up on you here. I'm still a little bit out, but might could catch you. Cause that only puts you right down the street from Daytona. Hey Jose, did you download the scenery packages from FlightSim.2? So I did that for Daytona. Have you mapped throttles with mobiflight? I have everything but my throttle and prop axis mapped in mobiflight, but those have been a pain. I have a Honeycomb Bravo. So my TPM, my setup is different. So if I remember correctly, I was having issues with my prop, but I know my prop is set up in mobiflight. My throttle and my mixture is actually linked into an old CH yoke board. It's just, well, 'cause when I first started building this thing a couple years ago, I didn't know how to do any of that, and I had an old, well, I broke down a CH yoke and I turned it into my first prototype of a single throw over yoke system. And so all I did was I tapped into the wires that controlled the TPMs So that's how my throttle and my mixture is still running. But I was having issues with the prop. I think that wire fried or something happened. But I got my prop wired into mobiflight. It's pretty simple. So let me see. You have a honeycomb Bravo. See. So what exactly is it? Can it not read it? Because oh snap! Because setting it up through mobiflight is fairly simple. This phone. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll just do this here because this is being difficult. I could walk you through the.
Me dear passengers, just off our 10 o'clock.
If this
beneath us, we've got
this dude about to make me say something. He about to make me say something, y'all.
It's a real treasure trove of nature's wonders. It's a sprawling refuge for all sorts of critters, from the majestic
You're a critter
to the cheeky raccoons, and it's a bird watcher's paradise with over 200 species flitting about. The sanctuary is a haven for those who love a bit of peace and quiet, away from the hustle and bustle of city life. It's a grand spot for kayaking too, where you can paddle through the serene waters and feel at one with nature.
Well, as soon as
so take a gander out the window and enjoy the view from up here. It's a sight for sore eyes, I tell you.
I'm trying to keep my channel PG, but this dude about to make me go rated R. All right, so we're going runway 7 right. All right, cool. So what you want to do is make sure, of course, make sure that you have mobiflight in debug mode, right? And then you want to take your throttle, or whichever one you use. I guess we'll just start with your throttle, and you're going to pull your throttle all the way back and write down that number. Push throttle all the way in, write down that number. Then you want to hop over into hub hop, and you want to pull up potentiometer, and then of course you want to map that to your throttle, right? And then on the left side, if I remember correctly, it needs to read I think it's 0 to 1024, right? And then on the right side, you want to put those two numbers in and then hit the button, and then it's going to spit the code out at the bottom, or the the variable, whatever you call it. Copy that, go into mobiflight, create a custom variable for your throttle, and then you slap that you paste that custom code down there in the bottom, and then that should work. And then if for some odd reason it's backwards, then go back into hub hop, flip the numbers around, and then redo it, and then add that code back into mobiflight, and then you should be up and running. Because the sim reads 0 to 1024 as the value, but obviously those aren't the values of what your potentiometer reads in the Bravo. So that's why you gotta give hub hop those numbers, so then it can create the difference between what the Bravo is spitting out, and so that the sim can read it in its own 0 to 1024, if that makes sense. Yeah, you're welcome, Miguel.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Orlando departure on 134.905.
13495, Bonanza 4 Roman Republic today. Orlando departure, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 6,800.
Bonanza 424 Romeo. Papa, Orlando departure, good morning. Titusville altimeter 30.09er.
3009 Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Alright, we are slowly working our way there. Doing 181 on the ground. We got 37 to go. About 12 minutes out. Jose out here in a Piper at TBM 940 speeds. Slowly start working myself down a little bit. Dragon, did you figure it out? Are you still lost out there? Where are you at? Ah, okay.
Me dear passengers, just off our 9 o'clock, about 3 miles away, we've got the delightful Sandpoint Park. Now let me tell you, this wee gem is a grand spot for a bit of relaxation and fun in the sun. Nestled right along the shores of the Indian River, it's a favourite among locals for picnics, fishing and enjoying the beautiful Florida weather. The park is also home to some lovely walking trails where you might catch sight of some local wildlife. So take a gander out the window and enjoy the view from up here. It's a sight for sore eyes, I tell you.
Your voice is sore. Make my head hurt. I really don't like this dude. I like Janet. I'm about to call Janet as soon as I touch down. Janet, you want your job back? I'd rather you sit here and talk to me about Toby. My daughter is popping popcorn right now. I can smell it. See? These kids get out on spring break, stay up all night, eat up all your food. Lord have mercy. All right, 28 miles out. Jose said we are 7 right. Seven right. Hey, get your life in order. Where are you parked at, Jose? FBO? I guess that makes sense. Run it all the way down. Get off on Sierra. Or Echo. Put me right over there. Parked in GA. Okay. Yep. Looking for the field, looking for the field. 8 minutes out. I don't know if seven. I don't know if 7 right gonna be good for me there, Jose. Winds done shifted on me. I might request 1-6.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Daytona departure on 125.35.
Switching to 12535 and there's a 4 Romeo Papa today. Daytona departure, Bonanza 424, checking in at 5,200.
Dear passengers, just off our 2 o'clock.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa, Daytona departure. Good morning, Oak Hill, altimeter 30.09er.
Relaxation and fun in the sun. Nestled right along the shores of the Indian River, it's a favorite among locals for picnics, fishing, and enjoying the beautiful Florida weather.
Did you not hear me? Hey, did you not hear me doing a radio call? You just don't give it. You just don't give it.
It's a sight for sore eyes, I tell you.
You're fired. You're fired. When I say you're fired, you're fired. 3009 at Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Don't. You better not say another word about it. Ooh, say another word. I'm gonna kick you out. With no parachute.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, you're cleared into the Daytona Beach Regional Airport, Class Charlie airspace. Continue straight in towards the field. Descend at your discretion. Expect tower handoff in a few minutes. Expect runway 7 right.
Okay. Clear into the Daytona Beach Regional Airport Class Charlie airspace. We'll continue straight in towards the field. Descend at my discretion, and I will expect the tower handoff in a few minutes. And expecting runway 7 right. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Just landed. Watch for the bird. Sounds good. I'm right behind you. Hey Miguel, I literally I've kicked one out the plane. The dude made me so mad.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Daytona Beach Tower on 120.7.
1207 Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa today. I literally opened the door and kicked him out the back.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, enter right downwind for runway 7 right.
Right downwind for runway 7 right, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Oh.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa, Daytona Beach International Airport Tower, enter right downwind for runway 7 right, winds 210 at 4.
Right downwind for runway 7 right, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Alright, and the lights are on, prop and mixture is full rich. Yeah, these people get out of hand all this yip yap. There ain't nobody got time for the yip yap. Only yip yap when I ask for the yip yap. I am the pilot in command. You shut up. See, I'm telling you. Almost made me break character for a minute. Alright. So we are descending down into Daytona Beach. And we did download the scenery package for Daytona Beach and the airport as well. I don't know how much of a difference it looks from the default to the upgraded scenery package that I picked up from FlightSim.2, but I see a lot of stuff going on. Shoot, I would like to come and hang out here. Watch out for the birds. Copy on the fauna. Alright. Let's go visual for 7 right. Activate. Okay. Let's start slowing her up a little bit. He says he's on the ground and on the ramp. I'm trying to figure out why they're giving us 7 right. If anything, should be 25 left, but I guess a little bit of a crosswind, if anything. Saw the birds almost in touchdown. Oh, yay. Fun stuff. Slowing her up just a little bit. Need to get her down some more. Looks nice out here. There's a lot going on out here in Daytona. Alright, hold on. Calm your horses.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, winds 210 at 4, runway 7 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 7 right, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Alright. Lights are on, prop and mixtures full rich, gear is down, first notch flaps coming in, we are on the fullest tank. Make this turn. Speed checks. Second notch flaps coming in. Get down about 90s, our approach speed.
$500.
A little slow. Alright, gears down, flaps down. Lights on real quick. Okay. We're coming in. brakes, get on the brakes. I didn't see any birds. Park over here at FBO. I don't see anybody.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, welcome to Daytona Beach. Contact ground on 121.9er.
1219er, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Thank you. Good day. Get it cleaned up. Daytona ground, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is cleared. Runway 7 right. Holding short on Echo, looking for GA parking.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Daytona Beach International Airport ground, taxi to general aviation parking via Sierra, cross runway 34, then Whiskey, cross runway 25 right at your discretion. Good day.
What? I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna tell you that though. Taxi to GA parking via Sierra, cross runway 34, then Whiskey, cross runway 25 right at my discretion. Good day, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Yeah, ain't nobody about to do all that. You about to park right over here on the FBO. Let me see if I can request it. Daytona ground, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, request FBO parking. See if that's a difference.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, taxi to FBO parking via Sierra, cross runway 34, then Whiskey. Good day.
Taxi to FBO parking via Sierra, cross runway 34, then Whiskey. Good day. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Sierra, cross runway 34, Whiskey. Sierra, cross runway 34, and then Whiskey. Which I guess that's really what this is up here, but okay. I told you it was gonna take you 5 minutes to get over there to TBM. I don't know why you even playing. Bunny, stop playing with me. Oh man, that's crazy. That thing can move. Matter of fact, I'm gonna park next to this TBM just because. Alright, brakes are set, lights are coming off, turn all that off, make sure it's coming out. I don't know yet. It might be wraps for the stream, but I don't know. Might want to tinker with it for a few minutes if they still want to. I don't know yet, cause I didn't even see them. All right, that's off, that's off, that's off, and let's turn lights off, and power is off, and we're going off that way. Well, there we go. I guess you can say the first official flight with Sayintentions and using Skynet. That was fun. That was real fun. Be a little better once we get everything in sync. We heard each other, of course. We still couldn't see each other. So I think I think what I would like to do is reset, not reset the system, but do a reset and check okay. Maybe they're not on the East Coast. No, everybody was in the same, but for whatever reason, we're still having issues seeing each other. But I guess we can work on that one tomorrow. Then I guess Jose looked like he's about to shut it down. So more than likely, that's pretty much the wraps for us for tonight. Find me something to eat, take me a shower, and call it a night myself, I guess. But if everybody's up for it, we'll be back up here again tomorrow night, do another Sayintentions with Skynet, and see if we can get this thing working a little smoother again. So I'll be back up here tomorrow night, and we'll be doing the same thing, just a different location. So that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, hit that heart bubble down there in the far right corner. Let me know that you love what you seen. You like rocking with your boy, and we're gonna continue to push these videos out and continue to do what we do best in the flight sim world and in the flight sim community. That's all I got for you guys. Y'all guys have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow back here around 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This is your boy Cardboard Sim, and we are about to go ahead and sign on out. Have a good one, y'all.